The sky in Ponyville was always beautiful, but that morning, when the ponies woke up and looked up, they saw a completely different scene. Giant daisy-shaped clouds were floating above them. Each one glowed with a golden hue and released the scents of different seasons into the air. One daisy cloud smelled like the flowers of spring, another like the ocean breeze of summer, another like the spicy leaves of autumn, and yet another like the crisp, fresh air of winter. The sky over Ponyville had turned into a magical painting where the seasons danced in harmony, Twilight Sparkle and her friends watched in awe. Rainbow Dash flew up immediately and touched one of the daisy clouds. It felt soft as cotton. Fluttershy closed her eyes in delight as the scent of spring filled the air. Pinkie Pie began dreaming of making ice cream with these magical fragrances, while Rarity started sketching a summer collection inspired by the golden clouds. Even Applejack paused her chores to admire the enchanting sky, but later that night, the sky began to darken, and this wasn't an ordinary darkness. One by one, the golden daisy clouds began to dim and lose their glow. Once vibrant and radiant, they now turned gray and slowly drifted down from the sky. The next morning, Ponyville was quiet. The scents and lights were gone. It was as if the magic of the seasons had vanished from above. Twilight immediately began researching. Ancient books revealed that these magical daisy clouds were born from the golden daisy seeds hidden in a secret place called the Sky Garden. But over time, the seeds could lose their power, causing the clouds to fade. The garden could only be reached by Pegasus wings, as it floated high above in a difficult-to-reach sky layer. Without delay, Twilight, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, and the rest of the group set off on a journey to the skies. They passed through misty sky paths and starlit cloud corridors. When they finally reached the Sky Garden, their hearts sank. The golden daisy seeds had wilted and lost their color. The garden was completely lifeless. The seeds were weak, drained of light and magic. Twilight decided to use an ancient spell called the Heart of the Four Seasons. This spell could combine the powers of friendship, balance, light, and nature to revive the seeds. But the spell alone wouldn't be enough. Each pony had to channel their strongest inner feeling into the seeds. Fluttershy gave her love. Rainbow Dash her courage, Applejack her honesty, Rarity her elegance, Pinkie Pie her joy, and Twilight her wisdom. Suddenly, the Sky Garden was filled with golden light. The seeds began to glow again, yellow petals bloomed, and magical essences rose into the sky. The clouds started returning, one by one. The sky was once again adorned with golden daisy clouds. When the ponies of Ponyville looked up, they saw that the clouds had returned, spreading their magical seasonal scents once more. Twilight and her friends had done the impossible again, with the power of unity and friendship. The golden daisy clouds were now not just a miracle of nature, but a tale of friendship written across Ponyville's skies. As the golden daisy clouds once again shimmered in the sky, the ponies of Ponyville began preparing for a grand celebration. Everyone wanted to honor this miraculous event. Twilight and her friends, though tired from their adventure in the Sky Garden, were joyful and relieved. But one question still lingered in Twilight's mind: why had the seeds started fading in the first place? Restoring them was wonderful, but unless the root cause was fixed, the same danger could return. One night, while researching in her library, Twilight discovered an old legend in a dusty book. It spoke of the season mirror, a magical relic that maintained the balance of the seasons and directed the flow of winds. The mirror had been hidden centuries ago on the floating wind island in the heart of the northern winds. If the mirror were to break or disappear, the energy of the seasons would weaken, and so would the daisy seeds. Twilight gathered her friends once more. Rainbow Dash, both excited and worried, said, "The Wind Island? That place is full of storm tunnels." But the whole group was determined. Protecting the Sky Garden meant protecting the future of Ponyville. They set off in a flying balloon, guided by Rainbow Dash's speed and agility. As they neared the Wind Island, enormous wind tunnels and air currents swirled around them. It was a dangerous passage. Fluttershy gently spoke to the wind butterflies, who showed them safer paths. Pinkie Pie kept everyone's spirits up by playing wind songs from the balloon. At the center of the floating Wind Island, they found a crystal dome containing a glowing mirror, the Season Mirror. But the mirror's surface was cracked, and wild winds escaped through the fractures. The balance was broken. The mirror was trying to reflect all seasons at once, causing chaos in the skies. Twilight realized she needed a powerful spell to restore the mirror. But once again, magic alone wouldn't be enough. The mirror needed to hear the voices of nature. Each pony had to speak from the heart, telling the mirror about the season they loved most. Applejack spoke of the fresh soil of spring, Pinkie Pie of summer's laughter, Rarity of autumn's elegance, Fluttershy of winter's quiet peace, and Rainbow Dash of the freedom in the wind. Twilight spoke of the harmony between all seasons. Feeling the honesty and balance in their hearts, the mirror began to heal. Cracks sealed themselves with beams of light, and the winds calmed. The mirror resumed its role of guiding the rhythm of the seasons. The golden daisy seeds now had their true balance restored. Back in Ponyville, the sky was more magical than ever before. The daisy clouds now not only released beautiful scents, but also soft melodies. Golden petals danced through the air with the wind, turning Ponyville into a living fairy tale. Twilight and her friends realized that protecting nature's balance required more than just spells. It needed heart, friendship, and love. And above them, the sky would forever remind them of the magic they created together.